Hello, my friends. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? I was just talking to Thomas saying that I'm still tired and recuperating from last week. Um, it was wild and crazy and fun, and you guys all turned up to shop, which was amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You kept us super busy because if you weren't shopping as much, we wouldn't have to go shop as much for you, right? So it was really exciting though. I came home. Terry says I turned up way too much, way too much. I know. I know. It was bonkers. And then everything was limited quantity. We still have some stuff left. I went through this morning and took a look to see what we had some strands left of. And if you got our email just a few minutes ago, there's some pictures in there that show some of the strands that are left. So today's the last day to shop. Go to the softflexcometsold.com/store website if you want to shop online, or go and download our Softflex Company app and you can shop right in the app. Sarah did such a good job with all of the pictures. I think that was a huge help for everyone shopping. And I've been kind of bugging her for the last few months about it. And so this week I just was like, they're loving the pictures. Everyone's loving the pictures. Everyone's commenting on the pictures. She's like, okay, I get it. But it makes such a big difference, especially shopping on the replay, to have all of those amazing pictures to look at. It makes such a big difference. Yeah, ducks and runs your cover. Exactly. We might have to see. We were talking about getting Rosa a camera or something so that she can do it, because Sarah is only in the office like one day a week. So, and she's got a bunch of other stuff she has to take care of the rest of the time she's at home. So she's not with the beads. But we have to figure it out because it does make a difference. I know. Yeah. So we have to kind of come up, and we're doing live sales every other week now. So it should allow a little bit of time to take those photographs that are needed for the shop. So we'll see. I think she got the message from everyone. You guys were all telling us how much you loved the pictures during the live sale. And then I think you could just tell by how much you were shopping the replays. I think it's just easier to shop once we have all the pictures up there. So I think you guys just told us in that too, So yes, all three sales, day 1, day 2, and day 3 of Tucson, are up there through today to continue to shop. We will combine any orders. So if you placed any orders for any of the days so far, we will combine it, and it's free shipping for all of those special Tucson shows. It was sheer joy. Zach says, hey, Kristen, welcome back from Tucson from a sheer joy trip with your bestie forever, Sarah. It was. We laughed. We laughed so much. I don't think either of us have laughed that much in a really long time. Plus, we were so busy. Like, we did not plan this in a way to be like sustainable for us for the week. We were so slammed with being busy that all you could do was laugh and have fun with it, because it was just bonkers. And then every day we got to shop and look at beads, and just be inspired by all that was there. I have so much fun stuff to share with you that I bought. Sparkle by Monica can't hear anything. I think you guys are hearing me. It just said, and we all laughed with you. Yes, you did. Oh my gosh, so much laughter. Yeah, it was really good. Plus, there's just so many memories in Tucson for us. Like we have gone. Both of us have worked for Softflex Company for over 20 years, and Sarah did trade shows like all the time when she first started, and I did them not in the beginning so much, but a few years in, I started going. So it's just so much memories, and we got to see friends while we were shopping. Didn't get to see anyone after the shows because we were way too busy, but it was it was great. You see my earrings? So I'm donning a whole bunch of live sale stuff right now. These are the roses that I just fell in love with. I don't think we have too many left of the roses. I think there was just a handful left. They are made of pewter, and all I did was put them on an ear wire. That was it. You could probably add a bead or something in between. They're definitely big enough for a pendant if you want just one for a pendant. But I just thought the rose was, I keep going the wrong way, was such a pretty rose, like it just is a really nice rose. I love how that one's, and then the other side I've got on is the mandala, which again, I just stuck it on an ear wire, super simple, and made a nice mandala. I don't think we have many of these left either. We might actually be down to just one, which you can easily use as a pendant because it's nice and big. We did shop some of your waitlist stuff, but Sarah's got it with her traveling back. So it's on its way back to the office. So I don't know. I think we've got a little bit of time before they actually get checked in and the inventory added. So if you've got some stuff on your wait list, I don't know how this works, Thomas, but if we close the sale, the wait list still stays open, I think. So if anything comes in, it should still go onto their carts. That's something we should figure out today, because we do have a bunch of stuff we stocked for the wait list. We've never had this happen before where we've had things we need to add. So before we close the sale tonight, we might want to check in that actually is going to be okay. We did get some more pearl coins. Yes. And I don't think they've been, so I think they're with the boxes that we boxed up. They haven't actually been loaded up yet. We did. Okay. And I do have a lab pendant that I snuck in for myself on Thursday when we went shopping after the live sale. Let's take a look at some of the stuff. Although some of it I'm wearing. I'm wearing this necklace that I made with some live sale beads. I'll show it to you down on the thing. Look at this mud cloth little vesty thing I got from a company called 7 Hands Design. It's so cute. It's so cute. They are retiring. They're called 7 Hands. And I've seen her there at Colors of the Stone for many years with all sorts of beautiful clothing and stuff made out of different fabrics. This is like the African mud cloth that I love so much. And she said she is retiring. So I don't know if she has a website, 7 Hands Designs. You could always go check it out and see if she's got anything happening over there. I think this weekend is the last weekend for Colors of the Stone. Unless, it probably just ended actually on Sunday. So I got that. I got a set of singing bowls, Tibetan singing bowls. When I was in Hawaii, I had one there. And when I had to leave and had to pack up all my stuff, I just couldn't fit everything back home with me. So I gifted the one I had to Christy Friesen because she had wanted one. So I gifted the one and I didn't have one. So I got a set of 3. That was the large. This is the medium. And then this one is the small one. You want to hear them? My dogs might bark. They didn't bark before though. I was pretty surprised. I'll do the big one because I think the sound on the big one is a little deeper. Let's see. If my dogs start barking, I apologize. Still go. It's amazing how long this one keeps that note. Amazing. It's still kind of going, like teeny tiny. Really. And maybe it's the size, because my one I had before was like the medium size one. So maybe the larger size goes a little longer. Isn't it great? Sarah was she was making fun of me because I was taking forever. I was playing like 2 different ones and going back and forth. Do I want this one? Do I want that one? Do I want this one? Do I want that one? And so I finally okay, making the decision. I know I need to find out the frequency, Sherry, because they do all have a slightly different sound. I think Hudson has a meter. I don't think I'll have to ask him if it's here or if it's with him at school. But I think Hudson has a device that tells you tonal sounds. Right? Yeah, Terry. Keep it out of my kitchen. Do not smash up any herbs in here. I'm so happy with that. And I only got myself one little point. This is an amethyst agate point. I kept seeing this stone around, and for some reason it was just catching my eye every time I saw it in all different shapes. So I finally was like, you know what? I'm going to get myself, the last day, I was like, I'm going to get myself one of those. Super pretty. Okay, let's look at beads. I was totally interviewing the bowls. I'm sure they were like, okay, when is she going to make a decision? But that is just my MO, isn't it? Decisions are hard. Okay, so here's some fun stuff. Here's that lab that Terry was questioning. Look at this beauty. I picked up a bunch of these for all of you too. I don't know if they're going to go in maybe the February 19th live sale. So stay tuned for that. I couldn't resist. And they were so blue. Many of them, they all had really good flash. Some were turquoise. Some had turquoise and gold. Some were like this super dark blue, like the one I have here. But it's I'm going to have to figure out what to do with it. It's big enough to just be like a stone you kind of put on your desk or carry in your pocket, because it's pretty thick. But I think I could also wrap it. I know, Terry. I was like, I saw it and I was like, should I get more? And they're like, I don't know. Sarah and Scott were like, I don't know. And I'm like, all right, I'll do it. I think I got about 10 or so. So stay tuned for those. I don't remember if we decided we'd put them online or if we're going to put them in the live sale on the 19th. But one way or the other, they will be available once all of our stock gets back. Ooh, you probably could. I've never done any soldering. Terry said, I wonder if you could soft solder around it to make a bezel. I'm sure you could. They're very round. They seem to be pretty good in terms of their shape, so probably. What else? You guys turned up for these. I'm going to make something with this today. This is the moon and sun pendant I first saw, and then I went back. Every morning, I went back and bought a handful more of these. I think 6 of you have them on your wait list, and I bought 6 more before we left the show on Thursday because I wanted everyone that had it on their wait list to hopefully get one. So sweet. I'm going to make something with that today. Here are those pewter pieces I grabbed, but we had lots of others. We have a tree of life. We have some keys. We have a random assortment. We have some really cool ovals there were a few left of those. I know they do look it looks so sweet, doesn't it? It's such a sweet vase. And then I brought this to show you because it's got that elk antler in there that we showed in the live sale. We also have some elk antler at softflexcompany.com, and you can use a coupon code on it. The coupon code is Tucson and get 20% off that elk antler and anything else in our Tucson shopping category. I mixed this elk with silver and with Amazonite. And if you caught our show, we had a lot of Amazonite in it. Every time we saw it, we were like, well, let's buy it in this shape. Now let's buy it in this shape. So we have a bunch of Amazonite for sale. I think there's some coins left. There might be some of the side drilled ones we got left. Super cool. This was a really big Amazonite stone that I got in the live sale years ago. And I showed how to wire wrap like a irregular shape like this on one of our older YouTube videos. But it's just, the elk antler is so pretty with the Amazonite and that silver. I wanted to show it one more time. And I think I'm going to play with this howlite that Sarah picked up. Sarah fell in love with these two howlite strands that were graduated. This is the natural cream color. This could also work, you know, in those spacers with the Amazonite in a very similar way as the elk antler. Very kind of not exactly the same color, but very close to it. This one's obviously got a lot more little markings and lots of variation of color on it. This is the natural howlite, which I think looks really good with this pendant. So I'm going to play with that today. But we also got a turquoise color one. And if you caught the picture of Sarah and I from our necklaces we made during her Patreon jewelry club video, we used these, and she used the turquoise color of this one. I'll take off my necklace I have right now because that's actually the one I made. And I also picked up a sun pendant from the same vendor where I got the sun and moon. I wanted to get a bunch of these for all of you as well because I thought the sun was so sweet too. We had gotten the moon, but he did not have any more. He only had this one, and I didn't originally buy it the first 2 days, and I kept going back getting more of these, and still this one was sitting there, and I was like, finally on the last day, I was like, that's it. I'm buying this one too. And I bought the sun as well because I am a Leo sun sign. So I was like, I got to get the sun too. Yes, Sherry, I'm thinking that. I'm thinking of a little color. And so these, I use the amber that we picked up in Tucson. Look at how pretty those are. And they're super affordable. I think we have 9 strands left. And it was just $45 a strand. I used it in this necklace. I still have all of this left. I still have enough for a whole nother design right here. It is beautiful amber. It totally was waiting for me, Dana. After the 3rd time, I was like, you still just have this one, son? I was like, forget it. I got to get it. I can't pass it up anymore. So stunning. And I looked at amber the last time I was at Tucson by myself, like 2 years ago, and I couldn't even grab any of it. It was all so unaffordable. It was just such high prices. And even after we got this one, I asked around a few other times, and there was nothing that was kind of in this price range that looked this nice. So if you have wanted amber or you like amber, I don't know, I would say get it. It's just it's such a cool shape. It was such a cool shape. And look at it. I used so much of it in here too. I used it with Tiger's Eye. That one sold out. And then I had the little pieces of the howlite I put in between. And then I also used those antique silver hematite spacer beads in the middle, which we have a few left of the antique silver. We have a lot left of the brass because we restocked the brass. And then we also have some like brown and rainbow of those same spacers in the live sales that end today. Okay. So what are we going to do here? Here's the elephant in the room. I can't miss up talking about these. So we have some new extreme wire coming to you guys. This is a new formula for the extreme because of the high cost of silver and gold, which the other extreme was 24 karat silver and sterling silver and 24 karat gold. Made it really hard for us to remake it. It made it super unattainable really to sell. So Sarah and Scott and all the team in the office have been working on this new formula, which is a silver color and a gold color. And it's called Gold Brilliance or Silver Brilliance. And we're putting it in our extreme line. But it is different. It is a stainless steel core. And it's also 49 strands in the medium as well as the fine. We only have it right now in the medium, in the 30-foot, and we've only had it for sale in the live sale. That's it right now. It will go online in the future, in the near future, but for right now, if you want to grab it first, be the first ones to get your hands on some of this, you got to check it out in the live sale that ends today. That's the only place we have it at the moment. So yeah, I use this for this necklace here. I used the silver one, and I'm going to use it again, I think, today. And I loved one of the things that always kind of made me a little nutty with the regular extreme line is that it's a little different, and the crimping can be a little finicky. You sometimes can't use my magical crimpers on it to really get a good hold. And these are made more like our original Softlex, so I can crimp them with the magical crimpers like I love to do, and the 2x2 crimps, and it was really, really nice. So that's something I'm excited about with that wire. I have been waiting for this. I love the look of extreme, but the 19 strand can kink. Yes, exactly. That's another thing about the other extreme line is it was very delicate and you had to be careful, a little more careful with it. This is going to feel more like our original Softlex. So it's going to be a lot more kink resistant, but still have that beautiful shine that they had in the extreme. So we're really excited about it. Let me pull some off of the spool here. And I pulled out some other things to play with. I've got these blue cubes that we've got online. They're ceramic. I've got these turquoise. Remember these from like a couple of years ago from Tucson? I never got a chance to make anything with it. So I might actually use that today. Put that in there. And then I also had this blue tiger's eye, which just sort of something in my own stash that might go in between. I just felt like with the moon and the sun, it needed more blues because it's just got such a sweet, soft demeanor. So let's see what we end up using. Let's take everything off of here. Here are those spacers, which I might probably use again because they're really pretty. And then here's that tiger's eye that did sell out. I love these shapes. I think we have some of the snowflake lapis left in this. I don't know if we have any of the others. We bought some more, I think, of the Amazonite, but it might not be in the sale just yet. The amber is on the live sale. It was in day 1. And when I looked this morning, we had 9 strands left. So many pretty beads, I know. It was so nice to get a chance to design a little bit on Thursday with you guys in Sarah's jewelry making club, because we had done so much shopping. And when you're shopping, you're kind of thinking about designs and stuff in your mind, but you're not actually making anything, right? So it was nice to finally get a chance to make something. All right. I know I want to do this. I definitely would like keeping the graduation here. So I'm going to do that. And I want to figure out what to put in between. These have a little bit of a gold feel to them. That we're calling them antique silver. They're kind of in between. They're like a warm silver, if that makes any sense. They're not gold or I don't know, maybe they are more. The other ones are brass and they're like really gold. So when you put them up next to each other, these kind of felt more silver. I think I'll use them in between. And I think I might go with these. Gosh, I don't even think we got any peridot this time, which is wild. I know that we have a lot of peridot in our gallery. I think that was why Sarah, because I said to her, I'm like, we haven't really gotten much citrine or peridot. And she goes, we have a lot of that in the gallery at home, back at the office. So we kind of, but I love peridot too. I like that. I think these 3 together are going to be good. Maybe we'll just start there. And then this reminds me of Tucson, so it kind of feels nice that it's all Tucson related items. Where do we think the middle of this is? There. That's probably good. I haven't had any coffee since Friday. I really wanted it today, but I was out of creamer. So maybe tomorrow. But it's been kind of good to take a little coffee break because we were drinking so much coffee while we were in Tucson that I think I just needed a little coffee break. Let's take a couple from this side. Sherry says, coax Sarah to put some peridot in the sales, please. Hey, Thomas, maybe you can message Rosa that peridot is being requested for the February 19th sale if she hasn't figured it out totally yet. If not, then the future one. The wire was in all of the sales, so you can go to any of the days. The wire we put in day 1, 2, and 3. It was at the beginning of the show in each of them. Thanks, Thomas. We might have to figure out how to get Thomas down to Tucson for next year to help us with all of the inputting. Oh my gosh. I was like, maybe if we had third person, one could process, one could input, one could take pictures. I don't know if that's going to be too many things in between. Let's see. I kind of feel like it is. Maybe I'll start with just the tiny little bit of turquoise and see. I feel like that might be really cute to have like just that teeny bit of pop in there. Yeah, we definitely wanted to make it easy for you to shop the wire. So we put it in every day. Every sale had it. Or if you're on the app, I think you could just shop the items. I don't know. I have to take a closer look. It was very funny because like Sarah and I don't normally set up the live sale. You know, she's in it, but it's usually Joyce, Rosa, and Thomas working in the actual program to set it up. I don't know if that's going to make sense next to that or if it's just going to disappear in the behind the pendant. And so we had to learn it too. It was like, not only did we have all this stuff to do, we had to actually learn how to use the program. The green wire is gorgeous. Speaking of, I wonder if I have any from years past. Because the green wire is a restock. Ooh, I don't have any. I'll have to have them send me some emerald. I didn't realize that I didn't have any. I thought maybe I had some from years past. Woo! I feel like there were only 40 spools left of the green, but I think we have more green in the office. They just loaded up. They'll load up more if that sells through, I believe, until it's gone. Because I don't think we're printing it again or manufacturing again. My mind always goes to print. Yeah, exactly. Terry says, next we learn how to take screenshots. And then she tells me to do it and the screen goes black. Like, oops. Oh, Becky ordered some emerald for you. Oh, how nice. You'd have to meet back up with her. Is that you, Jenny? I didn't know who that was with that YouTube name. Sharon says peridot is her birthstone. Mine too, Sharon. Mine too. Look, I think this is looking cute. It just got a little peak of that turquoise color coming through. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I should do a couple in a row now. As they're getting a little bit smaller. Should I do a couple in a row closer down? Happy birthday, Jenny. I know, these are so cute. I think we bought these from like an Afghani booth a couple of years ago. It was the last time Sarah and I were there together. So I think that was like 3 years ago. Oh yeah, that looks cute. Now I'm wondering if I should do that lower down or let it be kind of chunkier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe starting there. Let's try it a little bit closer to the pendant. Oh, I just flung that across the room. I do have another strand of those if I need them. Hey, Nancy. Oh, Carolyn found the amber and the snowflake lapis. Pretty, pretty. Yeah, the snowflake lapis was really pretty. We had restocked. I think we restocked that 2 times during the week. But what's there is the last of it. I know that lapis was a steal. We found some good deals. I was very proud of us. I was laughing because I'm a frugal shopper anyway. So that's what I said to Sarah. I'm like, you bring me along, and I'm like, just get 10 of those. Nope, I don't like that price on that. It was good to have the balance. Some things I know I have a good handle on pricing, and some things I don't. So I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can choose because I don't understand the pricing on that normally. But then Sarah would have a much better idea of that. So we were a good team. And we did some Tucson goodie bags for all of you that are going to go on sale on Wednesday. I'm going to jump on at 1 o'clock and tell you all a little bit about them, as much as I'm allowed. What do I feel? These are so much like peachier than the other ones. Do I just let it be because it's a natural stone, or do I swap them out? I know, Nancy, I'm using my pendant, my symbol of the year. I love how your paintings turned out, Nancy. I saw the pictures in the group. Here's my painting. I'm still kind of working on it. I'm not sure if I'm done yet. In our Create More community. Accent beads, leave them. Okay. Let them be some different colors in there. So my symbol of the year is the sun and the moon, which is representative of harmony and balance and the cycles of life. Sort of the idea I was going with. I know balance is elusive and there's no real such thing like to be totally balanced, but I do want to be a little more thoughtful this year of where I'm spending my energy and what I'm saying yes to. I sometimes can get a little carried away, like this week in particular. came home from Tucson and I really should have had a lot of rest, and instead I had a lot of things that I had on my calendar that I had to do. And they were wonderful things. They were still, I enjoyed them all. But I am wiped. I'm feeling quite slow today. You'll be back on Friday. Oh, I'm glad you're both feeling better, Jenny and Becky. Sorry you were both not feeling well. Hi, Tina. Is there a shortcut way to find the sun and moon pendant? Okay, if you want to get on the wait list, I think we definitely showed it in day 2, Liz. Are you on the Softflex Company app or are you shopping on the website? I should join you sometime. Send me an email and see if I can get it into my schedule. I would love to, if possible, on the app. Okay, so I feel like in the app, you should be able to see all of the items that you're shopping from the sale, but maybe as far as the timestamp goes, I don't know exactly where it is in the sale, but I do know it was on day 2. I have been, Nancy. I've been go, go, go. And I like to be busy, but I need a little rest too. I have to balance it out a little bit better than I have been. So I think this year I just have to be thoughtful, a little more thoughtful of it. I did learn that I'm a generator in the human design world, which means I do have a lot of sustained energy when I'm doing things that I love. And all of the things I've been doing have been things that I love. Anything that kind of falls into that creative realm, I think I could keep going and going and going and going. As long as it's aligned with my creative passions, I think I have lots of energy for it. Terry says 138 equals sun and moon, 139 equals moon. Thank you, Terry. We had 2 moons left this morning, and then the sun and moon had a wait list. We did get the information for that vendor since we went back multiple times. And they were like, oh, because they had some stuff that was way bigger. But I really thought that the size of these pendants, where'd this one come from? I don't know where that one belongs. I really thought the size of these pendants was lovely and such a good size. So that's what I told them. I said, anything in this size, like you can send me an email of stuff that you have and we'll see if it's, something we want to bring in. But they have some really, really big ones. So I don't know how big you guys would want to go, but they had a lot of different really big ones. We just stuck with mostly the moon and sun because I bought one and you guys all liked it. Aw, thank you. Carolyn says, Kristen has positive energy that spills out for all of us. That's so sweet of you to say. let's see where I'm at. This is looking so fun. I really like it. And it's just two beads and the pendant. Sometimes you don't have to go too crazy, right? Keep it simple. If Jenny's quiet, it's because she's shopping. Yay, Jenny. Shop away. Last day. We did buy a little bit of turquoise. We didn't buy a ton of turquoise, kind of because a lot of it was really pricey. And again, like there's so many different types that I'm not as comfortable knowing what you guys want and all that. And then of course our wonderful friend Candy, she's buying a lot of turquoise. So if you want turquoise, go check out her shop at Nostalgica. And our good friend Sam and Rachel, they had like a turquoise day too. So we decided, you know, we bought a little bit of turquoise, but we weren't going to go too crazy because some of our friends were really focusing in on that more. Oh, yay. I love those pewter heart pendants. They weren't there at that booth the first couple of times we went. And then when we went back the third day, we were like, wait, what are these? Where were these hiding? And I thought they were so cute. Scott did good. He picked out those elephants that you guys all really loved. I think we sold out of those. And I don't think they had any more for us to restock, but for those, so some of you got those, yay. I'm not liking this one because the hole is like way too sideways. I think I'm gonna change that one out. Oh, did they? Eclectica bought a lot of turquoise too. So a lot of people had turquoise. Let me change this one before I forget. I don't like that. A little too, that's good for an earring drop or something because that hole is way off to the end. That's better. I got to see Jody and give her a hug. It was nice. I saw Nile and Danielle and Jody and Sam and Rachel and Deb Floros while I was there. And then, of course, we saw Candy and who else do we see? A couple of you came and said hello to us, which was really sweet. Those of you that watched some of our videos. So we met some new friends. Ooh, good question. Did anyone get the Gemmy butterflies? You guys really liked the Amazonite ones. They were totally sold out, but I think we might be able to get more in the future. There were, I think, like 15 of you on the wait list for those. We still have some of the labradorite butterflies left. I saw those today. And then, what was the other one? Oh, we had the red, I think it was the red Botswana agate. We had some butterflies, and there were a couple left of those too. So cute. Sarah knew you guys would love that. The minute she saw them, she was like, did we see amethyst? Were there amethyst butterflies? I know there were amethyst hearts. I don't remember if there were amethyst butterflies. I know there were labradorite, amazonite, and the red adventurine. I think they were red adventurine. They were like an orangey, red-orange tone. 3 left. You're looking at them now. So there were amethyst ones. Jenny, is that what you're saying? There's 3 left. I know those amazonite ones went fast, and we couldn't get any more after that first day. So that was kind of a bummer. But stay tuned, Susan. We should be able to get more in the future. That was definitely something we talked to them about. Ooh, that one's kind of a funny one. I'm going to take that one off. Yep. Oh, there were amethyst butterflies. Oh my gosh, I didn't even remember that. 1, 2, 3 more. 3 more, and then they'll be about the same. Oh, Sam had him too. He's probably the other person that bought the rest of them. He's probably why we couldn't get any more. Do you have them on your wait list, Susan? I think we'll be able to let you know in the future. I'm hoping so. You know, when I look at that program, Thomas, I do see people on wait list for older product. So I have a feeling that the wait list will stay even after the show closes. You're waitlisted with both of us. Now it's the race. Who can get the butterflies in first? The green chips I'm using are some turquoise we got from Tucson like 3 years ago. We sold them at the time. We don't have them anymore now, but I just had them still in my stash. And they're just little turquoise chips we got from, I think they were from Afghanistan. I love the shape though. I'm the one that kind of pushed for all of those thin rondelles too that we had, like the lapis, the tiger's eye, the amazonite, because I just always dig when there's that. I don't know. I just love a bunch of rondelles lined up like that. These are kind of like saucers. They're they're more of a saucer shape, but very similar. Okay, so you're good if we've got a little time. We've got a little time before the butterflies come back. Rachel bought a thin of them, a bunch of the thin rondelles too. I know. They were very popular apparently too at the show. The guy that was selling them said that they've been really popular this year. Oop, I went too many. 1, 2, 3. I'm just having too much fun just stringing along. This guy's got a little weight to it. These are really light though, so it's kind of good I chose these instead of the metal spacers, because the metal spacers would have made it a lot heavier. It's called Howlite. Yes. I looked it up too. Howlite metaphysical properties. Calmness, patience, and spiritual awareness. It's a soothing stone that absorbs stress, anger, and negative energy. I felt like there was something that told me it encouraged harmony too, which is why I was like, ooh, that's going to be good with my, it promotes emotional balance. So that's good. So I was like, I felt like there was something that made it good with my word of the year. Calming. Forgiveness. And peace. That all sounds really nice, doesn't it? I don't think I have any Howlite in any other jewelry pieces, or I probably have it in a stone, in like a little rock, but I don't think I have it in any other jewelry pieces. Yes, a thin shell would be super pretty. I'm going to see how long this is now and then see if we're done. If I need to put a clasp on this baby. Oh, you got both? Good. The blue is really pretty. It's like a turquoise, but it's a little bit softer in color. I feel like it's almost like a, kind of leans towards a Sleeping Beauty turquoise color. Not quite as light, but it was very pretty. I thought Sarah's necklace came out really stunning. About 9.5. 9.5, so 19 inches. Let's grab a bead stopper and see if I like where it is. Jenny says, I know there's something about the live sale too that's just so fun and exciting. And, ooh, do I want it to be a little bit longer? Let's see. Ooh, it might be perfect. It fits kind of right in the V of the V-neck. My other one's longer, the sun, so maybe it's good to keep this one a little bit shorter. As if it was longer. All right, I'll end it here. It's so good. Look at that. That would be good. We also had heart pendants like this too. Really simple heart pendants with the bone. And then they have gorgeous backs. So pretty. It's Tibetan silver with bone carving. And the vendor told me they were still working on older silver prices. So they haven't gone up in price yet, which is why they were such a nice deal. I know. I do have a table full of stones that would look good on the fellas too. This totally. All of these, the rest of these with these blues and the tiger's eye, turquoise, so good. I think I'm going to go with this clasp. These are our hammered ellipse clasps that are the tier cast molds, now made in Greece by the company that took them over. And I wonder, I might do a 2 crimp situation just because this is kind of heavy. If I do that though, I want to use a bead. Maybe I'll use one of these smaller ones. Let's see if I can get 2 strands through it. I might not be able to. It looks pretty. Let's see, can I go through this one twice? Ooh, I can. Yeah. I've been doing this a little more with the double crimp if I'm using a lot of stones. Whether it's like a little more expensive of beads or if they're heavier, just to give myself a little extra security on it. Someone tell me to step away. Which color do you have in your cart, Jenny? They're so pretty. I think we had amethyst and amazonite that we did. Oh, did I do that just way too tightly? What am I thinking? Oh, well, I think we're all right. I think I'm all right. I got a little too close to that toggle. I should have pulled it back just a smidge. There's my bead. There's my second crimp. Hopefully that wasn't a snafu that's going to make me restring the whole thing. See if I can still get it in here. It looks like I'll be okay. Trying not to buy both. I think we still had a bunch of crystal hearts left. Oop, hit my singing bowl. We had that really pretty emerald color and purple I remember seeing left. Do the same thing on this side. I'm going to do a crimp and then a little, one of the smaller howlites, and then another crimp. Thomas has got to run. See you in a second. Sorry, I'm going a little long. I had so much to talk about in the beginning. Show and tell. Lots of show and tell time. Ooh, the multicolored crystal strand. So pretty. Oh, I haven't done that yet, Dana. Done all 3 of them at the same time. I probably should start with the large because that one really sings. That one would sing for a while. And then go to the medium and then go to the small. I'll have to give that a try. I'm really surprised my dogs didn't bark because when I had my other singing bowl, I feel like Reba always barked at it. And she didn't bark at this one. Maybe it's a different tone. Okay, I'm trying not to create a little, there we go. Got to be patient. Pulling that one through. Make sure I have enough wiggle movement in here before I crimpy crimp. Oh gosh, yeah. I don't know if I'll be in concert. It's more a personal personal enjoyment. I have brought them to some of my art classes though, and we'll sometimes do them then. I'm doing an art retreat at the end of February 22nd, with a few new facilitators. So I'm excited about that. And one of them is a sound healer. And it sounds like she's got a bunch of crystal. I've never had a crystal bowl. She's got some crystal bowls and some drums and all sorts of cool instruments she's going to bring to do a sound healing at the end of the event. Woo! I love it. It's so chunky and feels so Tucson-y. Oh, Xandra, you finally learned the magical crimper? Yes. What finally made it click for you? Dominique says she has some Tibetan singing bowls. She absolutely loves to play. Yes. Love them. So good. So good. Let me grab two of the same earrings. Oh, Kelly, is yours faulty? I'm sorry to hear that. That does happen sometimes. I don't know if you got it from us or not, but we do check them before we send them out. And if you think there's something wrong with it, you can always exchange them with us. I know, perfect with my vest, right? I love black and brown together. It's like one of my favorite combos. So as soon as I put this one on, I was like, yeah, this one's for me. You know how sweet Scott is? I turned around to pay for it, and he bought it for me as a gift for all of the hard work that we were doing all week long. Isn't that so sweet? I was too busy modeling it, trying it on. He snuck in there. Looking stylish. If you guys only knew, I still had my pajama pants on though. So those don't go with what's going on up here. I look good from the waist up. It was really nice. He surprised me with that because, he was there watching us do all the work, just like he wanted to help, and he did the best he could. He got coffee in the morning. The only time there was a snafu was when he went to Carl's Jr. That didn't work out so well. Oh my gosh. So I did have the banner running across the bottom for the giveaway. I think that was something Sarah set up last time, and I just left it there. Have you guys been putting it in? I didn't even notice if you guys have been putting it in the comments. Let me see if I don't have that many entries. So if you haven't yet, now is the time to put that hashtag love in the comments, and we will choose a winner for our $10 sweepstakes. Business from the waist up. Yeah. Yeah, there's not too many entries right now. There's only like 15, 17. So go ahead and add that hashtag for the giveaway. I should have mentioned it in the beginning, but I just had too many other fun things to share. Mullet style, exactly. Mullet style. You know what else I bought while I'm letting you guys chime in on the giveaway is I bought a bunch of these cute little wristlets that I'm going to paint someday. Because I used to do a bunch of painted purses way back, and I haven't done them in a while. So I bought some fun colors and then a bunch of these in the brown because I thought the brown was really pretty. So at some point, I'm going to paint them and make purses up. Oh, there's a pink one too, a little dusty pink one. And put them up for sale. And I got a couple of these, which are canvas, and I'm gonna try and paint these too. Now, I've never tried to paint one of these canvas bags, so I don't know how those will go. So I only bought 3, but I got the card for the person so that if I want to order more, if it goes well, I can. It's pretty though, isn't it? It's a pretty bag already. And I'm going to try and paint on it and see how it goes. I bought bags to go inside my bags. Don't we all need more bags? Terry, I might need to. I do have fabric medium that I can add to acrylic paint, and that softens it. So, but the gesso might help from it to like seep in. I don't know. Like I said, I've never done it before on a bag like that. So I'm going to have to do a tester and see how it goes. Isn't it a nice, it's got a zipper on top too, which I always love tote bags that have zippers because, I don't know, it just keeps everything in there. Lisa's just use the fabric medium, no gesso. Awesome. Because I also have a bunch of denim jackets I've been hoarding for the same reason. So one of these days I will have to pull out all of my accessories. Exactly, Dana. So many arts and crafts, so little time. I just keep buying things with the idea that I will someday create with them. So hopefully I get there. Buy some similar canvas to experiment. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I'll experiment on one of them because if it goes awry, it'll just be the bag I keep, right? So that's okay. Ooh, Bridget said she used to paint waistcoats. Cool. And she said acrylic paint is the way to go. Ilyanka says she loves to bleach tie-dye denim. That sounds fun. I am terrible at tie-dye. I've never tried bleach tie-dye, but anytime I've tried regular tie-dye, it does not work out for me. I can sew on a patch. Yep, that's true. All right, let's check out this giveaway tool. All right, we got 26 of you, and we've got 68 of you watching. Let me bring that up. It's just, yeah, I wish I had enough time to do all the things we want to do, right? Never going to be bored. There's always something. There's always something I could find around my house to do. I'm sure many of you can relate to that. I wonder if Thomas is back yet. I don't think he probably is. I'll just tell him who won. All right, I've got 31 of you. Here we go. $32. And let's see who we've got today as our winner for the $10 store credit shopping sweepstakes. Ilyanka 877. Please send us an email. I think we're telling you to do marketing now so that we get it. Thomas gets it. So marketing at softflexcompany.com. And let us know what email address, sorry, I'm typing with caps all of a sudden, what email address you have for your customer account with us online. And if you don't have one yet, just create one. Go ahead and create one and then let us know what email you use to create it, because we need to set up the store credit to apply to your customer account, and then you would log in and then use that to shop. Congrats! I'm so happy you won. I don't know if I've seen your name pop up as a winner before, and I know you watch lots of videos with us. So I'm so happy that you won today. Just send us a message at marketing@softflexcompany.com and we will get that set up for you. Zach can relate. She's doing some crocheting and sewing and painting as well as beading. I know. It's so fun to have lots of different crafty, artsy loves, isn't it? They all feed into each other, and it's just lovely to have so many different ways to express yourself and enjoy the process of creating with beads and wire and more. All right, I will see you all on Wednesday at 1 o'clock Pacific time. Sarah is off this week, so I'm going to fill in and hop on for her Wednesday video. So I will see you then. And then we have Joyce on Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time for a Spill the Beads episode. And then we'll be back again. I'll be back again next Monday for another episode of Free Spirit Beading. Love you all. Have a great week. Last day to shop the live sale. And we also have 20% off the Tucson color category at softflexcompany.com. So you can shop on the website too if you'd like to. Grab some beads over there. Sherry has at least 40 years of crafts and your husband doesn't agree with me. You've built up quite the supply, haven't you? Let's everyone go to Sherry's house for craft day. All right, see you all on Wednesday. Bye.